What are some of the core ideas that you want students to take away from this class?
Okay. My big thing, my big soapbox is the questioning the notion that pictures speak for themselves. They don't. They speak, they say what we want them to say, they say what their authors want them to say. So the first thing, anyone in this class, as you know, the first thing we talk about is how the statement that the picture is worth 1,000 words is not necessarily always true. That visual messages are designed, visual messages mean different things to different people, and that just by showing someone a picture doesn't mean that they will get the same result out of it as you would. So that's one thing. I also want students to explore the similarities and the differences between verbal persuasion and visual persuasion. For example, a lot of our majors come into the class knowing that verbal persuasion works along the lines of, you know, logical appeal, emotional appeal, and ethical appeal. Well, things aren't always like that in visual persuasion. For example, the emotional appeal becomes much more important than the ethical appeal in some cases. So the differences between classical rhetoric, verbal persuasion, and visual persuasion is another idea that I'd like students to consider. And the third thing is I'd like them to apply their existing design skills, communication skills, to something that they've learned in the class where they would say, okay, I used to be able to do this already, but I did this from the design standpoint. Now I'm going to do this similar thing, but I will be thinking about it as a rhetorical project. Because I think good practice is informed by good theory from as many directions as you can get it from.
Mm-hmm.